here is what I'm going to say about Buddhist Global Relief. Buddhist Global Relief is founded by Venerable Bhikkhu Bodhi in 2008. I'm very honored to serve as a volunteer, board member, and fundraising chair. See, this is what happens, speak too fast. All right, we felt that there's a great need for Buddhists to engage with the social and global emergency problem. So in 2008, after we founded this organization, we tried to focus, look for the problem. What is the most emergent problem, which is the global poverty. We think the chronic nutrition and chronic hunger is the major problem cause the death of the population. In the United States, we have the access to have a healthy and nutritious food sufficiently. But around the world, there are about 900 million people suffer from hunger. And every year, approximately 6 million people die from hunger and hunger-related illnesses. So this is our challenge. We try to tackle and see what's underlying of the chronic hunger and malnutrition. By that, we found out there's under roots of the poverty, which is related to today's topic, and also because many other things. One of the roots we found that is the subordinate status of women and girls in many traditional culture around the world. Okay. We established this organization, try to help our small share. So how to tackle the roots of the problem? The way we work is by forming partnership with organizations that are working mainly in other countries, but also in US. Most lists are small organizations, but they are also dedicated to the fight against hunger. What we seek is to promote a long-term solution to the problem of hunger, not only to simply provide direct food aid, but to also tackle the underlines of the roots. The other way we try to attempt to tackle the roots is to provide women and girls with the opportunity to earn a living by right livelihood. We try to help women set up small business and to learn skills that they can work to support their family. We have projects in women's to help women in Cambodia who support their family by not so respectable way. They get involved with sex trade, but by the project we provide the opportunity of right livelihood. They are able to get out of that kind of living and have a better, more respectable earning to support their family. The education of girls is also important for us. As we mentioned before, the girls in traditional roles, they always sacrifice from no access for education. So when we provide girls an education, their voice become more hearable, and they are more respectable by their family and their community. And they get married later, they have a fewer children, and they are able to support their family in their, after they graduate from their school. There are one of the most important project we are doing is, we call it ecologically sustainable agriculture. as Venerable Bhikkhu mentioned before, the corporate industrial model of agriculture, although it can provide masses of foods, it also contributes greatly to the climate change and to the carbon emission. The reason is, as we mentioned, as Bante mentioned before, because of when they doing the agriculture, it desiccated soil, and also to damage its fertility. So here in United States, we also providing the community garden agriculture, and we using the empty plot to grow organic foods, organic vegetable, and we suppose the community to earn and to have grow the crop to support their community by a healthy and nutritious food. I want to mention about the small-scale agriculture. We call the system of rice intensification. We use that in many countries, South Asia, Southeast Asia, Africa, and Haiti. As we mentioned before, I said before, direct food aids is not only can provide enough food or enough to tackle the roots of the hunger. The way we do is like we work with Tzu Chi, because we're not a big organization. So when disaster happen, we donate the money to the certain Red Cross, Tzu Chi, or CARES. But besides that, that's enough. We also provide work with locally small organization with grassroots, and they have people to work on the rural place. Something happened 2010 in Haiti. When they have an earthquake, we provide right away the emergency fund. But we also continually, since then, we work with What If Foundation to provide meals, hot meals every day for children, their family live in tents. That is probably the only hot meal the boys and girls can receive. So they will line up long line and come to receive the meal and save some of the part of it and bring back to their sibling or their family. Continue to after several years, 2012 and 13, then we launched another program to help them, which is What If Foundation. They started to bring the boys and girls go to the elementary school. Now some of them are in high school. We still have providing scholarship. And meanwhile, we also launched the projects as system rice intensification, which is small-scale agriculture, can help the local soil and farmer. So they've been using in Haiti near to Port-au-Prince, around that area. Last year on October, we launched another project in the same area, try to help them out. The foundation we work with is Trees to Feed Foundation. You might be curious, what the trees can help to feed the people. Listen to the trees, right? Trees is good for the climate change. The many is the better. So this is a breadfruit trees. It's a new kind of, it grows very short span, like 3-4 years. It's like a soccer ball big. So people grind the inside of the fruit and have the machine, the foundation provide a small machine, they can dry it out. It will use like a flour. Instead of wheat flour, they are organic and they are really good. So it produces, one tree 1 year can produce 3,000 kilo. You can mix like a grounded, like a granite, like a kanji, or you can to mix with to make like a cake, like a bread. So this is the project, we are very exciting. It was delivered 600 trees, 300 to Jamaica to plant in the school. Every school have like 20 schools. Each school have 5 to 7 trees. It can provide to the school's lunch meal. And we also have 305 trees planted in near to the Port-au-Prince. So this is what we are doing. So hope you're going to join us. In fact, we received so many support from East Coast, West Coast, in all around the world. We have so many people join us. Every year we have a walk to feed the hunger in fall from 9 September to hold the fall. Some people, East Coast or maybe Texas, they started on March, April. So please join us around the world. We can feed the hunger. Thank you.